Hello, YouTube family members and friends. We're back in southern Arizona in Sonoda, Elgin, and we're gonna just hang out today.
Yes,
but
it's supposed to be cooler in the 90s.
Yes, it is cooler. It's like only 92
Yes.
compared to 115 or some craziness again. It's just
Back home.
yes, just been too hot. So
But this is wine country, and there's a brewery.
yeah, it's a hop farm
Uh-huh.
and a brewery, and they're serving food today. So we're gonna go down there and check out the hop ranch and the brewery and see what they've got. And we're driving through Sonoda right now, and we're out in front of the Labor Day rodeo that we didn't even know what was going on. So we thought we'd stand here in front of this horse statue and do an introduction to the video, and now we're gonna get back on the road. We're at the Copper Hop Ranch, Hop Farm, Brewery, and Tasting Room. They grow hops here on the property, and then they use their own hops grown here to brew their own beer. Let's go inside and see what they've got to choose from.
She's just very Reese, come here.
What do they got, dear?
There's one that's called a pecan nut brown beer.
Pecan Nut Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yes,
And then
it
there's
does.
a cherry beer.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Oh, cider.
There's pear cider, and then there's a mango.
Peach mango, pineapple.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna ask and see if they have like a flight, so I can do those samples.
Okay.
So yeah, when you're done, come on in. I'll put
There's a jar of hops.
Oh.
Beer times.
We wanted to see. Do you have like a flight?
We don't because of COVID. We stopped doing it.
Well, okay.
But
so,
and what I have, let me explain a little bit. I've got
Okay.
on the drafts, which are in the middle, I have a Val's IPA and a Wyatt's IPA. Cody Blonde's my most popular beer, and it's the lightest.
Okay.
Porter, the Peacemaker Porter, it's just a black porter beer, and the Deadwood Amber is a regular amber, same ABV as the blonde. So on the very far left are my bottle beers.
Okay.
Out of that, probably, and you gotta like it. The Hatch'em High is probably one of my best-selling beers because it's a Hatch chili beer, and I dry hop it with Serranos, and it's a little high on the IBV, but it's been very popular.
Okay.
And then on the very far side here, on the right side are my hard ciders,
Yeah.
and I have pear, peach, mango, pineapple. Pear being the least sweetest, pineapple is the most. Peach mango is the best seller. Strawberry pear is kind of next on the seller list, and I'm out. I'm out of it for about 2 weeks.
One each of the ciders.
Is this to go?
No.
We're here. For here?
Yeah.
I mean to drink here.
Oh. No.
So yeah. So I just had their bottle caps. I just don't want to open them.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
a pear, peach mango, and
a pear,
a pineapple.
peach mango, and a pineapple.
Okay.
And then a cheeky cherry,
Okay.
pecan nut brown.
Alrighty.
Okay, we have made our selections.
Yes. So this is, I should first say, we did ask for a flight, like just little sample sizes, but due to COVID, they stopped doing that. So it just filled like half. And this is the Cody Blonde.
Okay.
And then this is the IPA,
Is that the Wyatt's or the other one?
the other one.
Okay, I don't remember the name of the other one, but it's an IPA.
It's an IPA. So we're going to try a light. We're not really beer drinkers, so
No.
not like we know what we're doing anyway. But that is so refreshing. It's like really cold and good. I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah. And this is the IPA. I remember this is Val's IPA.
Okay, Val's IPA.
And this is Cody Blonde.
Okay.
Okay, so this is really kind of strong.
Yeah. IPAs are hoppy. They have a lot of hops in them.
Yeah.
And since this is a hop farm,
Oh, yeah.
He said he added some extra hops to this one.
We have to put a link to this place. He's very nice.
Yeah.
Very informative. His name is Tom. I think he might be the owner, manager.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, so those are our 2 drinks right here. And then Mike got a Hawaiian punch.
A Hawaiian
My
punch.
designated driver
Yes.
today is drinking Hawaiian punch.
Here's my
How is your Hawaiian punch?
I don't know. Let's find out. It tastes like Hawaiian punch. Pow!
I know. When's the last time you had a Hawaiian punch?
A long time. You know what it reminds me of is a melted red popsicle.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's good. It's nice and cool.
Yeah, it does. Probably very refreshing. 'Cause
Yep.
It's just so hot.
It is.
Yeah. But it is very lovely here that it's only, 91?
Yeah, just barely 90.
And there's a nice breeze. And I think that's what makes it feel cool and kind of and refreshing. Like, oh.
The air is clear.
Yeah.
Just nice puffy clouds.
And then the other thing we need to find out is when is hop season. But I don't think it's hop season.
Yeah, there's a few hops
know when
sprung
that
up, but
is.
there's a lot of planting places that don't have anything on them. So maybe we'll
Right.
go talk to Tom and
Ask
him
him.
about the hop growing.
And when that season is.
Yep.
And then we have another question for you. When is the hop season?
Because they're coming down now. I would say late July into early August is probably when they're really green and really they're done. I'm going to cut them down next week, and they'll come up late February to beginning of March, depending on how cold it is.
Oh, okay.
And then you just let the hops dry on the vine?
No, it depends. We did this year, but typically you would pick them. And
Okay.
I picked some and I used them right away, which is called wet hopping. Or you can pick them and then dry them out and freeze them, which
okay.
is what most people do.
Yeah, because
With
it's
big-
like if you're going to brew all year,
Yeah,
you gotta
because you
have
just
them.
can't. And I might have a small. I let people go out and pick them and put them in their IPAs and all that kind of stuff. It's not really a. It's for my use, but these are mainly Cascades out here. Next year, I want to get a lot more for this side, and plan on this because of COVID. I couldn't do it this year, and then my plan is to get a gazebo on this the other side where the other poles are. Take some of the poles down and have a little gazebo where people can go out there and stay too and hang around, and maybe a little dance floor kind of thing. So we'll see.
These are some hops actually growing along the string, planted down there, and then they trail up these strings and they form these flower buds that they pick off and let dry, and then they use those in the brewing process.
Okay, so we got to create our own 6-pack. And it's a combination of beer and cider. So we got a pecan nut brown ale. And then we got also a cherry wheat beer. And then we got a cider. This is going to be a pineapple cider that he recommended we mix with the Hatch beer.
Yeah, it's got Hatch chilies and some Serrano chilies in it.
Yep. Hatch 'em high with the pineapple cider.
He said it tastes like a Hawaiian
pizza. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then this is a pear cider.
Lori's favorite.
I love pear cider in the fall. Like, that's just so good. And pumpkin cider. And then this is a peach mango cider. Yeah, all the fruity. Go for all the
Go for the fruity ciders.
Fruity ciders. So I think what I suggest is that we save this and take this to California with us, because we're leaving next weekend for California, and maybe we'll take this with us for like a little Arizona tasting with all our family.
We've left the hop farm and we're gonna take a drive through Elgin. There's a number of wineries and wine tasting rooms down there. It's a little late, so they're all closed, but we're going to go by and scope them out for our next trip. This area around here is very rural looking. We were commenting that it reminds us a lot of the hill country in south central Texas, down around San Antonio. I'm sure these pictures don't do this justice, but this is just wide open valley. Looking back towards the hop farm we were at, and we drove through Elgin. On Elgin Road, we drove past several vineyards that we will be back to visit another time. We're in the gas station gift shop here in Sonoda, and they have it's like a wide selection of the local wines from here. Oh, here, we drove by this place. Green. Like a rosé.
Do we like a Syrah? Do we like that?
No, Syrah is very tannic.
Oh. This one doesn't have
On the back.
that's
Syrah.
wild.
Yeah.
What's the difference? That's what's wilder than
I don't know.
plastic.
Who knows? Local coffee too. Is it beans? Whole
It's
beans?
beans, yeah.
Smells good.
I'll meet you in the truck.
Well, we're here in the crossroads of Sonoda.
Highway 82 and Highway 83 come to a intersection here.
Yeah, if you go down 82, you go to Patagonia
Patagonia.
Lake in Patagonia, where we went to that amazing bakery, the
Yes.
Ovens of Patagonia.
Link that.
Yes, we will link that below and up above in the card, somewhere over here.
Yes, but it is almost 5 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yep.
And it's a very different weekend here because the rodeo's in town, so it's very crowded, very busy, a little too much for us. So we're gonna call it a day, call it
Yep.
a weekend.
Call it a weekend, head
Come
back
back
home. Yep.
Another time.
We're standing outside of the Sonoda Inn, which looks like a quaint little bed and breakfast.
Yeah, very small and nice.
Yeah. So when we come back to do the winery tour, we must have driven past, what, 7, 8
At
different
least.
wineries in
Yeah.
a loop around Elgin. So yeah, we will definitely come back and do that. And we may have to make a weekend of it because that's a lot to do in one day. Drive down.
A lot of tasting.
Yeah, a
to
lot
do.
of tasting and drive back.
We're
But
like little sippers, like.
yes. Also in this lot is the Stakeout, which is a 50-year-old
Restaurant and saloon.
Yes, where they cut the steaks
And
here.
the smell is just
Yeah.
wafting like.
They've got a mesquite grill. Smells
Woo.
amazing. So if it tastes anything like it smells, we'll
Yeah.
probably eat here when we come back and stay at the Sonoda Inn. But today was a nice opportunity to go down and visit the hop farm and get a couple of beers and ciders to take back and taste later. And just a good day to get out and get in a little bit cooler weather, though.
It's in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's about as cool as we can find.
Yeah, even when we were at the hop farm, we had to get back in the car and turn on the air conditioner because even the low 90s is just a little too hot to stay outside for very long. But it was a blessing, as always, and we thank God for all the blessings He gives us, not just for our good, but ultimately for His glory.